Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So today where are we? Dasma Citta. Paragraph page number 300. Page number 300 of Akusalāni Atthakatha. Paragraph number 421. Dasma Citta. This is second dosa mula citta, ordained akusala citta. So it is a little bit different with the ninth citta, ninth akusala citta, or the first akusala citta. The difference is only asaṅgaṇīka and sasaṅgaṇīka. Here sasaṅgārā. Sasaṅgārata. Dasaman sasaṅgārata. Parehi osahitasa va. Paresam apradam. Saritasa. Sayameva va. Paresam apradam. Anusaritawa. Kuja manasa obajati. Dasaman, the 10th citta, obajati arises. Arises to whom? For whom? For one who gets angry. Okay. That is kuja manasa. And also there are 3 words. Usahitasa and Saritasa and Koja Manasa. Okay. So also we can join Parehi Usahitasa. Parehi others Usahitasa. Usaha, encouraged by the others. Because someone encouraged us to get angry. Okay. Then in that case, there dasma citta arises. And then if we get angry, then there dosa mula citta patika sambhayutta, dhammasaṅgaṇī patika sambhayutta, sasaṅgaṇīka citta arises. Because it does not arise automatically. Dosa citta, dosa mula citta, we don't get angry automatically because of the others' stimulation, encouragement, and also paresamva aparadam saritasa. Aparada means what? Insult others. Some people, others, they insult us. Maybe aparada. Aparada means they make a mistake to us. Okay, maybe they destroyed our well-being and welfare or our happiness. So that sort of thing is called aparada. Others weep. Others, it is not just a weak point, but the others insult. Parisam, saridasa. Sarida means we remember ourselves. Others insult. Someone insult me. So someone insult my friend and so on. Then That is we remember by ourselves. But here sarita, causative. They make us to remember others' fault. Okay, others' fault. They make us to remember. Maybe our friends make us, and sometimes they retold about their past event in which we are, or I was insulted by the others. So that in that case we get angry. Then there is a angry dosa mula jeta is there, but it is because of the other people. They make us remember others' fault. And also the last one is saya meva wa. So wa we can see 3 times. So saya meva by one, only by oneself. Paresa abradam anusarito. We ourselves remembering, having remembered others' fault. Having remembered others' fault. Then we get angry, and there will be dasamajita arises. Sasaṅkarika. So it means with this sentence we can understand whatever sasaṅkarika citta means, the not instant arising, not arising of the citta instantly, but with our own encouragement. Sometimes we have to we try to remember others' viewpoint, others' fault. So because of that, or sometimes our friends make us remember others' fault. Or sometimes they encourage us to get angry. Yeah.
So Sayadaw, so the anusarita, we have to connect with sayang and also the parisang aparatang, right?
Saya mewa by oneself. Saya anusarati, we remember what we remember. Saya is we can simply say subject. Okay, remember object, and then remember is a verb, and then aparada means object. So that's why we can connect having remembered by ourselves. Yeah, others' fault by ourselves. So if we say directly, we ourselves remember others' fault. So in this way, we can join saya mewa as well as saya mewa to anusarati, and then aparadan to anusarati as a what object, karma. Okay, and then for one who gets angry, then there will be dasamajita. There it means the dasamajita arises. Okay, and then idabi in this jita also, padapati badiya in the serial order of the word. There we can count as 29 ekuna dainsa. Eki deganina cha here means but with the method of taking new ones. Then Chota Sewa Badani, there will be only 14 words. Yewa Panage Supana, Tina made him be Labadi. So among the Yewa Panaga Dhammas, possible Dhammas. So Tina made her also get. Okay, we get the Tina made her also. Tasama Ita. Tasama Eta Esa Majaria Kokoche Wina Esa Majaria Kokoche Hi. Let me see. How do they translate? Therefore, in this akusala jeta, then akusala jeta, Esa Wina Esa Majaria Kokoche Hi. Esa Majaria Kokoche Hi Wina. We have to find that this. Chattari Abhidhamma. So for a mistake giver, okay, for certain feathers. Tina Maiden and Tina Maiden all together for or say image chart. So apart from the Asa Majaria Kokocha, okay, we know Asa Majaria Kokocha here means apart from Asa Majaria Kokocha, there we can get the Chanda, Adhimokha, Manasikara, Odacha. So these four are Abhanaga Dhamma. Abhanaga Jiva Abhanaga Dhamma. So, we can plus Tina Meda. So altogether, image, there are 6 Obajandi. So then another word is Isadina Ubadikali. When by the time Isa Machariya Kokoja arises, Desu Anyadrina Sade. So among them, with the one of the Dhamma among these Isa Machariya Kokoja, there will be 7 Satta Yivapanaka. With 7 Yivapanaka Dhamma arise in one moment. Ekakandi, in the same moment. Ekakandi in the same moment. So 7 Yivapanaka Dhammas arises. So by the time Asa arises, then there is, we bless for Chanda Dimoka Manasikara Odacha, and then Tina Meda plus Asa. So also Machariya Kokocha also the same, we can understand. So in this way, in the same moment in which Dasamajita arises, Akusala Dasamajita arises, then there can be what? 7 Yivapanaka Dhammas. Say some Sabam, Sabha Ware Su Nawama Sarisa Bewa. Say some Sabam, how to translate it? The Sesa means remaining,
remaining all.
remaining all.
Yeah, the remaining all as the same explanation as the Nawama Jeda.
Yeah. Nawama Sarisa Bewa. Sabha Ware Su in all sessions. So we have 3 sessions, right? Dhammasaṅgaṇī, and then Sangaha, and then Sonyadawara, in all sessions. The remaining all are the same as Navamajita. Okay, only the same with the Navamajita.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
I have a question about the previous sentence.
Yes.
So, tasma eta vina and all the way to upachanti.
Yeah.
So the verb is upachanti and the subject is satta yevapanaka. Right, Sayadaw?
Yeah.
So what about imeja?
Image.
What is the function of that part, Sayadaw?
So these 6. Image. So because after cha, you see there is a comma.
Oh, there is a comma, Sayadaw?
Yeah, in my book there is a comma.
We don't have comma in our version.
Yeah, so that's why it's confusing me.
Image is a comma.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then that's clear. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Image comma. Tina Maidandi. It is a county. The number 6.
Right.
Siddharma. That's with a comma for me is clear.
Yes. Otherwise, I mean, satta is subject, and then what is image? Yeah.
Image also the verb here in the Burmese Myanmar translation. We
Hondi or something. Yeah.
yeah Hondi.
Yeah. Okay.
Image
Thank you,
Hondi.
yeah.
So image supana. Dvisu dominasa jitesu. Okay, pana. Where is pana? Pana do continue here because in the previous jeta, dosa mula jeta, first dosa mula jeta, and also in the loba mula jeta, they mention what? Sajat. Yeah, eight loba mula jetas. They say there is what Sajada Dividi and Aramana Dividi Bachayas are possible. But here in this domina dosa mula cheta, imesu dvisu domina sachetas, in the 2 domina sachetas, Sajada Dividi alone get, okay? Sajada Dividi alone get. How to say? So there is, we can simply say, Sajada Dividi alone is available. Okay. Why? Now here also mentioned not Aramana Dividi. So Sajada Aramana Dividi is not available. Aramana Dividi Pachaya. So as we know that there are 2 kinds of Dividi, Sajada Dividi and Aramana Dividi. So in the Loba Mula Cheta, both of them are available. So, but here in the Dosa Mula Cheta, only one Sajada Dividi is available. The reason is provided by the commentary. Nahi Kodho Kenji Garong Garodi Iti. He means because of, okay, because Kodho, one who gets angry, Kenji, anything, Garong Garodi. Does not pay attention, does not pay utmost attention. Okay, if you get angry, you don't pay almost or utmost attention to any object. Okay, because you are so overwhelmed by the dosa. That's why the cannot take. Cannot serve as an Aramanadipati. Okay, cannot serve as an Aramanadipati. So, but again, we can serve as a Sajadadipati. And then maybe when Adipati arises, then Dosa Mula also there. So as a Sajadadipati. But will not become a strong or very decisive. How to say, very predominant object. So that's why Aramanadipati is not available for the 2 akusala chitta, 2 dosa mula chitta. So that is about the dasama chitta as well as the 2 dosa mula chitta.
So
yes.
So does that mean that the 2 dosa mula chittas cannot be the Aramanadipati, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah.
Which means other chittas cannot take them as the Aramanadipati. They cannot place that role, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah, yes.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
So let's go to paragraph number 42. Ega dasama chitta. 11. So that is Moha Mula Chitta. Ekadasama and Dvādasama are two Moha Mula Chitta. Ekadasama is a Vijikacha. Ubekasagata Vijikachas Sambhayutta Chitta. So as we know in the Abhidhamma Piṭaka also, there is no asankarika, sasankarika for the two Moha Mula Chitta. So only Vijikacha, the difference is a Vijikacha associated with the Vijikacha or associated with the Uddhacha is the difference. So 11th Chitta is Ubekasagata Vijikacha Sambhayutta Chitta. So feeling is a neutral feeling. Association is a doubt, skeptical doubt. Ekadasamam here also connect to the Obajati. Then 11th Chitta arises. So Chasu Aramane Su Vedana Vasena Majjatasa arises for whom? For one who take neutral feeling in the, for one who is with a neutral feeling in the objects, in the 6 objects. So at the time, Kankha Bhavati Kali. Kankha is a doubt, Bhavati is a rising, Kala means a time. Kankha Bhavati Kali, by the time, the doubt arises for who is with the neutral feeling on the object, and then neutral feeling is there in his mind, and also other time the doubt arises. Other time the 11th Chitta arises, Vijikacha Sambhayutta Chitta arises. So Tassa Samaya Vavatthani. So Samaya means the time. Vavatthana means demarcating or determining the time in which Vijikacha Sambhayutta Chitta arises in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. So there we see what the Vijikacha Sambhayutta, okay, that what? The word Vijikacha Sambhayutta Abhobham. Vijikacha Sambhayutta Dipadam Abhobham. So the word Vijikacha Sambhayutta is a new, it means a new. Abhobha, not Abhobha. So Abhobha is a Bhobi Samasa. Not previously mentioned. Okay, not previously mentioned because in the 12 akusala citta, among the previous akusala citta also there is no Vijikacha. So the damn Vijikacha is a new. So Abhobha we can simply say is a new. Tassa atho, his meaning is Vijikacha ya Sambhayutta, Vijikacha Sambhayutta. So the definition is what? So Tatiya Tapurisa Samasa. Okay, Vijikacha ya Sambhayutta, Vijikacha Sambhayutta. Association with Vijikacha. So in the what and what? Dhammodesi, in the what enumeration of the Dhammas. So there appear what? Vijikacha hoti di padame what we say so. So only the what? Vijikacha hoti is significant or special what? So other words are the same as before. In the Dhammodesa session, enumeration of the Dhamma, in that session. So when by the time Vijikacha arises, so how many Dhamma? Like a Phassa, Vena, Sanya, Citta, like that. These Citta have been, these Cittasika have been. So this is called enumeration. So in that session, only the word Vichikicca is different. Tata. So in this word, Vichikicca, what is Vichikicca? We get Chikicca, Vichikicca. We get Chikicca, Vichikicca. The very, very clear. So Vichikicca is divided to what? We plus Jikicca. We is in the sense of we get apart from. Okay, we get apart from. We get so Jikicca is what? Jikicca is actually the meaning, main meaning is the what? Jikicca means the cure, to cure. So there is one of the Indian medicine. It is called Asian Indian medicine is what? A traditional medicine is called Ayurveda. Okay, Ayurveda. So in the Ayurveda, so one of the very ancient texts of the Ayurveda is a Charaka Sahita. Okay, Charaka Sahita. Sahita means arrange or reading by the Hamid Charaka. Is called the death is the name of the day is given like this, Charaka Sahita. So it is already in Sanskrit or nowadays available in Indian language. And also there is a translation, Charaka Sahita. It is very ancient treatise of the Ayurveda tradition. So in that Charaka Sahita, one of the main sessions is Chikicca. Okay, Chikicca session. It is a what? A cure. In that session, how to cure the disease or the way to cure disease are given and provided. In Myanmar, maybe around the 1974 or around that 1970. During that, there was a Sayadaw. His name is Nagasena. Honorable Nagasena Vivansa. So he is very clever in the medicine and also practitioner of the medicine. And also very pioneer in the Myanmar medicine, Myanmar traditional medicine. And also he translated many Sanskrit texts on the medicine, on the Ayurveda into Burmese. And also I think he even wrote a kind of a Diga, okay, a kind of a sub-commentary on that test, Ayurveda test. So the point I like to tell you is that because Charaka Sahita has many parts. So because the session or the Chikicca session is very useful. That's why he translated and also he provided with a sub-commentary on that test. So Chikicca is there we can understand that the Chikicca is a what? Cure. It's a way to cure. So that is the right meaning is to cure. But in the Pali text, Chikicca is taking as a Chikicca stand for the Panya, wisdom. So because of the mental disease are there, so this mental disease here means mental defilement. Mental defilements can be cured through the Panya. So that's why in the Pali text, Chikicca is in most of the part is Jiggeja refers to the panya, wisdom. So apart from the wisdom is the called Vijiggeja. So very clear here. We get that Jiggeja, Vijiggeja. So that is one method to understand Vijiggeja. So if we are doubtful, then it means we are lack of the wisdom. We are apart from the wisdom. Maybe we will be pulled apart from the wisdom. And also another interpretation is that Sabhavan va Vijinando Edaya Kechati Kilamati di Vijikecha. So then it is Vijikecha here you can understand Vijinanda plus Kecha. Okay, Vijinanda plus Kecha. Vijinando, who is investigating, one who investigates the nature, the sabhava. Because of this, because of doubt, kechati kilamati. So feel very tired. So if there is a doubt, so when we contemplate or when we investigate the Dhamma, the nature of the things, then it makes us very tired. Kechati kilamati. So there also you can see Kechena Kasirena, also the same word. Kechena Kasirena, it means tired physically, a kind of fatigue or whatever. That's called Kecha. So Vijinanda plus Kecha, Vijikecha. Okay. So in the Padadika theology explained that even though the original word is a Vijinanda, the last part of the Vijinanda, that is a Nanda is immediate, and then there remain Vichi and Kecha. And finally we get the Vijikecha. In this way, we have two kinds of definition regarding Vijikecha. One is Vigata Chikecha Vijikecha, and then Vijinando Kecha Vijikecha.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
The second definition is very strange, no?
Yeah.
Right?
How is it strange?
You see, I think even like we study anything, we have to investigate the nature or anything. Of course, if we study or anything we do, our body and the mental will be very tired, like fatigue. That's the nature of our mind, right?
Why do we feel tired?
But even like we study Tipitaka, sometimes we also feel tired. It's the nature of the body, right?
No, that it does not mean that kinds of tiredness, because you cannot go. It cannot make you clear. Okay, physical tiredness is a nature, but mentally, because you consider, you are thinking about something, suppose, then you cannot draw a conclusion.
Even like sometimes like we read something in the Tipitaka, sometimes this place explain like this, another place explain like that. So the different explanations we cannot get a conclusion.
There is that makes you doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, there can be also doubt. If the more we feel doubt, then the more we feel tired. Right? So sometimes we cannot continue to think or to ponder upon it. So that's why we have to stop at the other time. Stop and then get up and then go here and there. And then. So sometimes while we are working another things, then the light appear. Oh, like this. So okay. So that's because you cannot continue, you cannot go further because of the doubt. Doubt is there. The more we have a doubt, the more we feel tired. Maybe someday we try to analyze the what analysis, what is the root, what is the meaning, what is the surface or preface, and so on. Then sometimes we cannot make it. We cannot make our own decision. For us, if we cannot make very easy, we try to done the dictionary. Right? So sometimes dictionary is very helpful. So, and also dictionary provide in 2 ways. And we have to go more, we have to try to find another sources. So in this way, Vijigayja, one thing for sure is Vijigayja make us tired. Okay? Vijigayja make us tired.
But Sayadaw, if we do not investigate, we don't have the investigation, we maybe have like, we also have, we don't have the banya as well, right?
Sure, we have to investigate until then the disturbing is that Vijigayja is there, but we have to overcome that Vijigayja. We cannot run away. We cannot run away. So the mode is the mode of the being is that whether we fight or we flight. Yeah? Whether they try to fight, if they think it is okay, then they try to fight. Then if they think, oh, it's very difficult, they try to flight. Fight or flight. But here is, but we have to investigate the nature of the Dhamma, our process, mental and physical process. So that is for sure we have to do. Only when we make such an investigation, there will be wisdom. Okay, but the disturbance not to proceed is a doubt. Okay, the disturbance not to proceed is a doubt. So that doubt we have to overcome. It does not mean that we should not study, we should not investigate, we should not do research. It does not mean like this. So it means we have to overcome that kind of. No, there is a doubt, then the doubt makes us tired. Okay, then to overcome the doubt, we have to concentrate more, make more effort. So like that, and also more mindfulness. So sometimes if you are really mindful, then you are really concentrated, then things appear in your mind very clearly. Then there is no tiredness. Okay? Because there is no doubt. You overcome the doubt. Okay? Then that Vijigayja, characteristic of the Vijigayja is what? Samsaya. Samsaya, the meaning of the Samsaya, you can see on the page number 301. Okay? The word Samsaya, we can simply translate as a word, doubt. Okay? Uncertainty. So on the paragraph number 4 to 5, around the middle, maybe you can count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, around 6 and 7 lines. There is the interpretation of the Samsaya. Ekasame agare santado asamatadaya samandado sediti Samsayo. Samsaya is explained as samandado sedi Samsayo. Sam here is a samandado. Again, samanda jagawali, so like that in our chanting. Samanda means all around. Then seti. Seti means seat. It derived from the root seat. Seat means to sleep. They do lie down. Okay. So what? It means what? In one manner, ikasme agari, with in one manner, sandhado to remain in one manner. Asamadhataya, because of not being able to remain in one manner. That's why he go round and round like this. Sometimes maybe you don't sleep. You cannot sleep. You lie down on the bed. You cannot sleep. Then what do? You feel very tired, right? And then you try to roll on this side or left side or right side or left side like that. And that they go samanda doseti. Samanda doseti sansaya. So sansaya is like that. You cannot stand on one side. Okay, you are not able to stand on one side. So not sure, because why you cannot stand on one side? Because you are not sure whether that side is okay or not. Okay, you cannot make a choice. That they call sansaya. So Vijikaja has such a nature. Okay. Sansaya means being unable to remain in one side. So that is the characteristic of Vijikaja. Kampana rasa. Kampana rasa, a function of the Vijikaja is the trembling and the shaking. Nature pachupatthana. It manifests as a nature means to decide. Nature means no decision, making no decision. Nature pachupatthana. It manifests as a not being able to make a decision. So in the Vinaya, so there is a Vinaya. Okay, we nature. Vinaya means a decision, like a jury in the court, a Sangha court. So there is a Sangha court in the Sangha community also. So the monks who are expert in the Vinaya, they have to remain, they have to take the position of the juries in the Sangha code. So their function is to give a decision whether he violates the rules or not. Okay? Whether he is right or wrong, the right view or wrong view, and so on. So that they call we nature. So whether we nature also decision. We nature also decision, the same thing. Here, our nature means no decision. So if we have a doubt, then it manifests in our mind that not able to make a decision. Anekansa gaha pachupatthana wa. Pachupatthana. So there are two different interpretations for the word pachupatthana. Manifestation of the Vijikaja. One is no decision. Another thing is what? Anekansa gaha. So here also, but anicca means no decision is a phala pachupatthana, right? Phala pachupatthana. So anekansa gaha pachupatthana. Okay, something like a karana. Because he cannot make a decision. Why? Because gaha means take hold of something. Ekansa, not ekansa. Ekansa also last time I told you already. Ekansa, eka ansa. Ansa means naturally this shoulder is a core ansa. So one side. Ekansa means one side. Not ekansa. Is anekansa. He take it many sides, or this side and that side. That's why he is not sure. That person with the Vichikicca is not sure to make a decision. Not sure. That's why he is not able to make a decision. So in this way, there are two kinds of Bhakti-patthana. Proximate goal is Ayoni Somanasikara, unwise attention. That's a very clear. So it should be noted as a Patipati Andraya Kara Ti Datava. It should be noted as the maker or the danger or problem maker. Or here we can simply say danger maker. To what? Patipati, to the practice. So danger maker to the practice. Andraya Kara. So if someone make a problem, so they say what? Problem maker. So here also we can translate as a danger maker. How do maybe you may have another proper English word for that. So Vichikicca is a problem, okay, to the practice. Because if we have a doubt on the Buddha, on your teacher, on the Dhamma, then you cannot proceed. Okay, you will not be able to proceed because you have a doubt on the teaching, on the Dhamma, on the practice, on the way. So that's why the Vichikicca is big obstacle to the practice. So that's why the saddha is very important. Saddha, faith. Okay, faith serves as the precursor of Purana, okay, Purana or the kusala or practice. If we don't have a faith, but we have a doubt, then we will not even practice. Much less to attain the Dhamma or realization of the Dhamma. That's why here commented as me. Patipati Andaraya Karadi Datava Vichikicca is dangerous.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
What kind of samasa is that, Sayadaw? Patipati antarayakara.
Patipati Andaraya Kara. It refers to Vichikicca, right?
Yes.
How can we say?
So antarayakara, that is okay. Bahubihi, that's
Andaraya Karodi.
okay, so that's the Dutiyata Purisa. But I want to know the connection between the Patipati and then Antarayakara. Yes.
Patipatiya Andaraya. You can join Patipati with the Andaraya. Patipatiya Andarayo. Patipati Andarayo.
Yes, but then what kind the Purisa is that, Sayadaw?
Yeah, of Chati Tapurisa.
Okay.
Chati Tapurisa of Patipati.
I see. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
So Sayadaw Khanda the video jatu thila.
If we say how to say Rayakara, it is better to say Chati Patipatiya Andarayo Patipati Andarayo Patipati Andarayan Karodi Patipati Andaraya Kara, like that. First one Chati Tapurisa, And then what the Kidanda Samasa, what is Kidanda Dudiya Daburisa, Andarayan Karoti. Okay. So it is better to say Chadi Daburisa. So Ida Pati Badi, Pada Pati Badi, this one also. So in this Jeda, Igadasma Jeda also. So in the serial order of the word, there will be, if we count, there will be 23 words. Devisati Brani Hondi, Agi Deganina, Chodasa. So if we take only the new word, so there will be 14. Desan was saying by means of this Dhamma, Savivadika, Avivadika, Rasi, Vinichayo, Viridako. The decision or the grouping as a Savivadika, Avivadika. So can be understood. Manasi Garo Oda Chandi Dwe Yewa Yewa Panaka. So among the Yewa Panaka Dhammas, previously we have a four. Four Niyata Yewa Panaka Dhamma. Chanda, Atimoga, Manasi Gara, Odacha. Then because there is because if there is a doubt, we will not have any desire to do this or do that. Okay? Chanda is do not associate with the Vijikacha. And also Adhimauka decision much less to say. So if we are doubt, then we cannot. If we are doubtful, then we will not make a decision. Will not be able to make a decision. So that's why Chanda and Dhimauka are not available for the Igadasma Cheta, Vijikacha Samyuddha Cheta. So among the two Yewa Panaka, among the four Yewa Panaka Dhammas, only two Manasikara and Odajasa available for this Cheta. Let's go to next paragraph, next page, 424. So what we have a study now is Odesa Vada, Dhammodesa. Then detailed description, Nidesa Vadasa. Chittasi Kakada Nidesi. So it will be better for you to do the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, paragraph number 424. So they are mentioned about the Chittasi Kakada. Chittasi Kakada Nidesa. Among the Jhana group, okay, Jhana group, Jhana Rasi, there is a what? Viṭaka Vichara. Okay, Viṭaka Vichara, and then what? How many jhanas are available for them? 424. The 422 there you can see. And the paragraph number 422, there you see what? Chittasikakata. Viṭako Vicharo Upekha Chittasikakata 40. Okay. Then that is the what? Samaya Vavatthana or Dhammodesa, enumeration of the Dhamma. Then underneath, paragraph number 423, 424, and so on, they are Nidesa Vada. Okay, they belong to Nidesa. So in the paragraph number 424, there you read Kadama Dasamai Samaye Chittasi Kagata 40. So when Chittasi Kagata arises. Then Yadasamai Samaye Chittasa Titi. Only this one is there. So if we compare with the Mahakusala Jeta or previous Jeta, whenever Jeta Sikagata is there, then not one word, but Jetasa Titi, Santiti, Awatiti, and so on. There are many, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 words, 4 extra words are given by the Buddha in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. But in this akusala, vijikicca sargata citta session, so when the Buddha explained about the citta sikakata, then the Buddha just say, Ya tasamain samaye citta sa titi only. Ayan tasamain samaye citta sikakata hoti. Very short. So commentator trying to explain the difference of why here is only one explanation. So why not the other words? Okay. So Citta Sikakata Nidhi say in the Citta Sikakata session, description, detailed description of the Citta Sikakata, Yasama Idan Dobalan Citta, Pawati Titi Mataka Mewa, Mewita Hodi, Tasama Santiti Santiti Adini Avadawa, Citta Satiti, the Eka Mewa Bada. Vodam, Yasama Tasama. Because the reason, when the commentator want to explain, I'll provide the reason. Commentator mostly use Yasama Tasama. Okay. Citta Sikakata Yasama, because of Idan Jidan, this is Kamawajara, this is Vijikicca Samyutta Citta or 11 Akusala Citta, Dobalam is weak. Idan Jidan, Dobalam. So this Citta is weak. Vijikicca Samyutta Citta is weak. Dobala. Ita. So in this Citta, Pawati Titi Mataka Mewa. Pawati Titi Mataka Mewa. So arising of the Citta and also existence of the Citta. Mataka Mewa, only this, okay, only arising and existing. So Miya arising, okay, Miya arising and existing is there. Therefore, Tasama Santiti Adini Awadawa. So Titi means just arising. Santiti means you remain there well. And then you establish there well, or maybe. So when Samadhi, Ekagata Citta arises, then Ekagata and the other Cittas, Ekagata face, trying to remain in on the object, now together with this Citta. And also family based on that object, Santiti, Awatiti, okay, and also sometimes sink into the Citta or sink into the object. But here, this Vijikicca Citta itself is very weak. So that's why the arising, Miya arising in existence are there. No family face cannot remain there in a strong manner. That's why the Santiti, Awatiti, the remaining words are not mentioned in the Pali text. Only one word, Citta Satiti Dibadam, the existing, the remaining, how do you say, existing, okay, existing or the Citta. Only one word is said, okay. So Deni Vaja Karanina, because of this reason also, Odesa Wari be Samadhi and the Adi Navoda. In the Odesa Wara, in the enumeration of the Dhamma, in the Indriya group, there is no, you cannot see Samadhi Indriya. Okay. So only one word. What you see is for the Citta Sikakata. Citta Sikakata alone. Okay. That word appear not as a Samadhi Indriya, Samadhi Bala, Okay, not as a bala, not as a indriya. Even also no mega. Okay, it's a mentioned. So the reason is what? This Jeta, Vijigaya Jeta is very weak. Okay, that's why the Ekagata merely arises. It does not function, fully function. Therefore, the Buddha just mentioned only one word, Jeta Satiti, in the paragraph number 44 of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Then go to the paragraph number 45. Vijigaya Nadi say, Kinkana was in this 45 is that just the explanation of the word that pertain to paragraph number 45. That is about the explanation of the different aspect of the Vijigaya. Okay, Vijigaya can be understood in this way or in that way. Kinkana was in a Kanka. Kanka is a doubt. Again, by means of being doubtful. That's why it is a called Kanka. So Vijigaya Kanka. So we have one other Vinaya commentary. It is called Kanka Vidarani. Okay, Kanka Vidarani. Very the commentary on the Bhikkhu Patimokkha and Bhikkhuni Patimokkha. That is called Kanka Vidarani. So Kankana was in a doubt. Yes. And also Kankaya Ayana di Kankayana. So regarding the word Kankayana, there are two explanations are given. Kankaya, or the doubt. Ayana, arising. Ayana means causing to arise. Okay. Ayana, it is a causative word. A causative word.
It's a causative?
Ayana is a causative. Aya, the root is aya. Aya. Aya or e. We can simply say. Okay, do go or do have been. So, and then.
So the prefix is a, so the root is e.
No, prefix is a e. E change into a ya. Or if there is a causative suffix, if there is a no causative suffix, then e change into a ya. If there is a causative suffix, e change into aya. Okay, aya. So if you see ayana, then you can understand that okay, there is a causative. Okay, ayana here means the dhamma that caused to happen. Caused to happen what? Kankaya, even caused to happen the doubt. Okay, caused to happen the doubt. Kankaya is in Myanmar, Sayadaw translated as a accusative case in the Kankaya. Accusative sense. Okay, so maybe the meaning is the word is chati, vivadi, but it is in the sense of accusation, accusative. So causing to arise the doubt. Because the dhamma that caused to arise doubt, that is called Kankayana. So according to this interpretation, then in the following sentence you can understand. Purima Ganka hi Uttara Gankam Anedi Nama. So he want to explain, commentator want to explain that. Previous doubt bring about the following doubt. Okay, so that is the meaning, the explanation of the Kankayana. So maybe first doubt is there, that doubt make another doubt or support another doubt to rise. That is sort of thing is called kankayana, with a causative surface in the ayana. Anedi.
So Sayadaw, I think the verb is direct is ayadi. So ayadi is not causative, right?
Huh?
Ayadi is not a causative. Yeah.
Where?
I mean here with ayanadi, right?
Mm.
I mean the verb, original verb should be ayadi, right? Ayadi.
Ayadi. Ayadi.
No, ayadi. It means to come, to approach.
Ayadi. Ayadi. A short A.
Short A.
Normal. If it is a there are two forms. One is ayadi, another is ayadi. Okay. If it is the root eat with the a surface and then t case ending, then it will be ayadi. If the root is eat and then the surface is a na, causative surface, then there will be ayadi. Okay. Yadi, ayadi. There are two form. Causative form is ayadi. Do you see?
For my understanding, I think the prefix is a and the root is ya. And
No, like this. That is, ya is to go.
Yeah, so with the prefix a, that means to come.
Aya means to come.
Yeah. So here aya, we have to take it to come, right? The meaning is to come, right?
Ayadi, cause to happen.
Cause to happen.
Happen. Well, aya. The root is aya. Or sometimes we can say aya. Sometimes e root. And then theology is playing here. Madhurika theology is playing that. Kankayana, we have to divide the kanka plus ayana, according to first interpretation. In the word ayana, aya, the root is aya, and then the causative suffix is elided, and then u bachaya. Okay, u bachaya change into ana. So in that way, it become ayana or ayana. Ayadidi ayana. Okay, it should be make ayadidi ayana. Okay. Because the difference is between a surface and na surface. Okay, causative. So if you see a ya, it is a go what a surface, because there is no influence of the causative surface. But if there is an influence of the causative surface, then the first initial letter, initial vowel will be lengthened, aya or iya, something like that. Aya, iya. So in the Kajayana grammar, also I think in the Gita chapter there is a one sutta. I don't remember the name of the sutta. Aya, iya. Okay, so ayadi. So the ayadi, not ayadi, but ayadidi ayana. Okay, if you want to make That's why here the commentator in the following sentence, Purima Ganka, Odara Ganka, Anedi Nama, bring about. So, go to the second interpretation. Agara wasina wa edan hodam. Okay. So wa is another meaning, another interpretation. So how do you translate? Here giving. So the word Kankayana is said by means of the Agara wasina, by means of the mena, okay, by means of the mena of what? Doubt. Mena of the doubt. So according to this one, now this is second interpretation, we have to divide the Kanka Yana as Kanka Ayana. Okay. According to the first interpretation, we have to divide the Kanka plus Ayana with the A long. According to the second definition, so we have to divide the Kankayana as a Kanka plus Ayana. Okay, short A. There is no causative surface. So the meaning is happening or arising of the doubt. Okay, happening or arising of the doubt. So, because the mena is taking with this interpretation, only the mena of the doubt. So next one, Kanka samangi jedam, Kankaya ayidada, Kankayida nama. Kanka, because of Kankaya ayidada is what? The reason. Okay. The Jeda, which is which endowed with the Kanka, which endowed with the doubt. Is called Kankayida. Okay, the Jeda which endowed with the doubt is called Kankayida. The Jeda which associated with the doubt or Vijagecha is called Kankayida. Why it is called Kankaya Ayidada? Ayidada. Here also Ayida. Cause to arise. Because of that Jeda has been made or has been caused to arise by the doubt. So that's why the Jeda which associate or which arise together with the Kanka is called Kankayida. So Dasa refer to the Jeda. The Jeda or the Jeda which endowed with the doubt, power, state. So that is Kankayida. The state of consciousness that endowed with the doubt is called Kankayida. So, and next what? We madi na madi. So please pronounce as a na madi. Okay, it would be better to divide between na and madi. Okay, otherwise you may say namadi. Namadi means it. Namu, other then you may say what? Namu means to incline. Okay, to bend. But here is not like this. We madi di na madi. It would be better to divide. I mean to keep a space between na and madi.
So Sayadaw,
Yeah.
the Nisa is also divided as a na mati lah.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Thank you.
it is better for you. Otherwise, we may translate in another way. We medi namadi. So namadi is a what? Like a namo. Namo we bound down, right? Bound down if we bend, if we bow down, if we pay homage, then it means that we bend our head. Namadi, and sometimes we may translate as a do. Vimadi means to bow down. If you put together na and madi without space between, then there will be different interpretations. That's why it would be better for you to keep a space between na and madi. Vimadi di na madi. Okay? Vimadi di na madi. In this case, the prefix with is in the sense of the padiseda. Okay, padiseda means no. Okay. We means a no here. Madi. Madi is a what? Madi is a knowing, knowledge. Okay. Na madi. It means a what? Not knowing. We madi means not knowing. Okay, not knowing. So that's why we have a Vimadi Vinodani Tika. One of the sub-commentary on the Vinaya is a what? A Vimadi Vinodani Tika. The remover or dispeller of the Vimadi doubt. Not the Samoa Vinodani. Samoa Vinodani is the dispeller or delusion. Okay. Vimadi Vinodani is the dispeller of the doubt. So doubt means not knowing. Okay, namati. Vijikeja Vodata Eva. Okay. The word Vijikeja has been the meaning of the word. Vijikeja has been said. Voda Atta Eva. So and then a new was there, Dvilaka. Dvilakan Kampanathena. Dvida Ela Yadi di Dvilakam Kampanathena, because in the sense of the trembling or shaking, Dvida Ela Yadi di Dvilakam. So this word also very strange word. Dvilakam we have to divide as a Dvi Elaka. Okay, Dvi Elaka. According to here, this explanation, Dve is a Dvida. Elakan is Ela Yadidi Elakan. Dvida Elakan, Dvilakan. Ela Yadi means what? Dvida in two ways. Ela Yadi is something like a Chala Yadi. Ela Yadi, Chala Yadi. Okay, Ela Yadi. Here, Bhadanika Sayadaw prefer to use with L without dot. Okay, la with the symbol la with L without dot, because the Sayadaw explain what ela root, the root ela is in the sense of the kampana, trembling, shaking. So with the causative surface, ela yadi, it caused to what? It's caused to tremble the mind, caused to shake the mind. That's why it is called ilaka. Okay, and then after ilaka, then with the car surface, okay, with the car surface. So Sayadaw, what the Sayadaw explain is that, so if we use L dot, okay, in the ilaka, The root ela with the dot, with the L dot, is not in the sense of the trembling, shaking. Only the root ela without dot is in the sense of the trembling, shaking. And also this root also belong to Bhuwadi. Again, we have a Bhuwadi, Rudadi, Churadi, and so on. We have. So the root ela without dot is belong to Bhuwadi group. That's why in the we have a ela and then naya surface and then t. Naya is a causative surface and then t vibhati. Okay, so that's why theology prefer ela yati with the without dot. Okay, so the meaning is what? To tremble, cause to tremble. That's why if we have a doubt, so our mind is in both sides. Okay, this side and that side. That's why not stable. It is a trembling, shaking. That's why it is called dvādasa. Then padipati nivaranena dvida bato viyadi that dvida bato. Okay, dvida bato viya. Bata means the road. Okay, the way. Dvida means in the junction. Suppose you stay on the junction. So then we cannot make a decision which way to take. Okay, so also this Vijikacha is like a junction, which have a two way. Because it is in the sense of, because it can prevent or this how to say nivarana, it can hinder our practice. So why we are practicing, whether we have to believe or not, we have to take this object or that object. Okay. How many objects can we take at the one time? Maybe you may be boring. That's why I have to ask you one question. How many objects do you take at one time?
Just one, Sayadaw.
One, Sayadaw.
Just one. Really?
Don't worry, Sayadaw. We are not boring. We are thinking.
Huh?
We are thinking.
So, because recently I have read one of the meditation instruction. So the nowadays very famous outline Sayadaw method. Okay.
Oh, that I like it very much, Sayadaw.
Really? So outline Sayadaw method. So there is what they call is a bound chain. Bound chain. It means making the balance. Okay. So making the balance between Vedana and another. So suppose we have a
Vedana and Anapana, Sayadaw.
yeah, Vedana and Anapana. So I read their instruction, and then so in that instruction, so what they say is object is a two, Vedana and Anapana two. Then between the two objects, we have to shanding. We have to what change from one object to another. So both of these objects are not maybe both of them are still maybe obvious for that meditator like that. So in that maybe in my understanding that this is two objects that can at one time. Something like it appears to be like this.
But actually, Sayadaw, when real practice, because the mind runs very fast, It looks like you see happens at the same time, but we know actually it's not happens at the same time. But because they have to practice Anapana for a few days, so maybe like 3 days or something. So after that, they shift into this technique because they have to sit for a long time. Right? So the dukkha vedana is very upwards. So they use Anapana, the concentration to balance these two.
Yeah. So if vedana is too strong, then we take Anapana. We focus on the Anapana to keep a balance. And then if then what they say is that there is a sukha in the Anapana, there is a sukha. Then in the vedana there is a dukkha. So sukha, between sukha and dukkha. Okay? Between sukha and dukkha, we have to go to and fro. So, and in order to keep them balanced. And also the purpose is that to understand the nature. To understand the nature of the vedana as well as the nature of the what? Vedana. Both are vedana, sukha vedana and dukkha vedana. So then there will be ubekha vedana there. So not to attach to the sukha vedana, and then there will not to attach to the dukkha, not to go against the dukkha vedana as well. So
yes. Because
then
sorry.
that will be fifth jhana or fourth jhana in the jhana practice.
I think it depends the person because I also practice there. So for me, it's true. If we don't experience the dukkha vedana and the sukha vedana, the ubekha vedana cannot arise. Sure. Because that time we have to like sit 5 hours for the lotus posture, so not allowed to move. So you feel everything is dukkha. Really, is dukkha. The body is dukkha, and the mind also dukkha because you are so attached to that type of like you want to have the sukha vedana, but you cannot move. There are many teachers, so you continue, and all the dukkha vedana. When you experience the dukkha vedana, so you there's happiness. You feel very happy, but your mind, you can see. The mind is also attached to a sukha, but their instructions ask you don't touch that one. You have to train your mind again. So after that, they will wake up vedana arise, and you can see your mind and the body, how your mind attaches your body, and not only body, the 6 objects, really from the 6 objects, and you see your mind runs very fast. But in the same technique, I saw some dagama. Later she told me. She was like she practiced. We have practiced the same technique, but she said, "Oh, I saw the bones." She saw her skeleton. All the skeleton she saw all there. So different people, they have different experience, even the same technique.
Yeah. So interesting that meditation, because the Abhidhamma Piṭaka over there, do you know there? He
Yes.
is second to Sayadaw Sayadaw is a close disciple. He's my friend, and also he studied in our university as well, so our classmate, and then very friendly. So one day he went to practice over there also. Many times he asked me to come and practice over there. Okay. So I like also that meditation practice. But the point, because I didn't practice their way, but when I read their method, bound chain method, okay, with a video with Anapana, it's very interesting. So what I appear in my mind, it appears as what there are 2 objects in one time. But as you say, mind runs very quickly, right?
Really, really, really quick. To be honest, that is the only technique I experienced, like when you understand the mind and the body very quickly. It's not like other meditation technique. Because in the beginning I was there, so I couldn't understand Burmese properly. But the Sayadaw just asked me to watch my mind. I was thinking, where's the mind? How can I start? So I use a Maharshi technique. But when I use the Maharshi technique, but after that, after a half hour, so we can see the mind goes to the ear, goes to the nose, goes to the eye, and just like that. But after you continue again, so very fast, so fast. You cannot differentiate this your eyes, this your ear, this your nose. You cannot differentiate. You just know the mind is running in the 6 object very fast. Really, that was my first experience in there.
Very good experience. So here also like this, Patipatti Nivana, Dvida Pato Viyati, Dvida Pato. Tao is it like a junction, right? Like a junction of a two road. So that's why the Buddha compare doubt as a Dvida Pata. Because it can prevent our practice, it can be disturbance, or it can be hindrance, it can hinder our practice. Here I mentioned that Nichyanuko Idan, Anicyanuko Idan, Ti Adi Bhavadiya, Egasame Akari, Santado, Samatha Asamatha Daya, Samantha Dosediti Sansayo. Here is the word, that one we have studied regarding the word sansaya. So sansaya, as I explained you before, because it is not able to remain on in one manner. So in one manner here means is it permanence or is it impermanence, etc. So, but he is going round and round. That one, Samantha Dosedi, like a rolling this side to this side or to that side. So that sort of thing is called sansaya. And then Anekan it is also about the doubt or Vijikacha. It's an explanation for the Vijikacha. Anekan gaho, ekansa gaho. So we can divide the na, eka, and sa, gaha. Okay. Gaha means taking, ansa means a side or shoulder, eka means one, na eka. Okay, na eka, aneka. So it means what? Ekan sangahedo asamatha daya, because of being not able to take one side. That's why it is a go na ekan sagaho di anekan sagaho. So cannot remain in one side. Cannot take. Okay, this is that or that is this. Nature do asakondi aramanado osakadi di asapana. Okay, asapana. The word asapana, parisapana, there are two words regarding this. Then what? Nature. Nature do. Nature do here means to decide. Like a nature, we nature. Nature do in order to decide. Asa kondi, because not able to decide. Aramanado osakadidi. Okay. Aramanado osakadidi. Osakadi means to reluctant from the object. Reluctant to take an object. So that's why it is called asapana. Asapana Here comment, Sayadaw explained that in the sub-commentary, the word "a" is mentioned, explained as "amukha." In the Madhudika, okay, then they are mentioned what Abhimukha. So "a" is explained in two ways in the two different tika. One is "amukha," another is "abhimukha." Abhimukha means what? Before the eye. Eka agaran gandho asamathataya. Okay, in order, because of not being able to know in one manner, to know one subject very clearly. Adano amukhan sapanato. Okay, Adano amukhan sapanato. So here translated as Mimi do Sheshu Pinejin Yao. The comment theology explained that not going to the object, it going back to us. So cannot because we are not sure or we don't know something very clearly. That's why we are reluctant to go forward. Okay, to go forward, but it go backward. Okay, to go backward. So that sort of thing is called asapana. Aramana do go not there to go to object, but so once your mind turn to the object, then it turn back to yourself, to ourselves. So sometimes we may encounter that sort of mental condition. So in that case, we have to understand, oh, this is what? This is a Vijikacha. Okay. The manner, different manner of the Vijikacha. Ogahido, next one. Ogahido, asakondi, parisamandado, sapati, di parisapana. So the word parisapana, pari, preface is in the sense of the parisamandado. So ogahido means to ogahido. In Myanmar, it is the word Nyampian Tawin Yenga. Nyampian Tawin Yenga, it means what? To ponder with the wisdom, to think about something with the wisdom. Atsakondi, not being able to. So that's why Parisamandado Sabbatiti. Parisamandado is very similar to Pari is a Samandado. Pari is interpreted as a Samandado. So going in a round, in the circling manner. Sabbati happens. It tends to happen. That's why it is called Parisapana. Because you cannot take an object like a what? Like a fly. Okay, fly. Maybe there is some food. Okay, then our fruit is there. The fly cannot go directly. That's why it's going round and round. So that sort of thing is called Parisapana. Parisamanda or Sabatiti. Because not being able to take an object with the wisdom. So Vijikacha condition is like that. And then there's one Pari Yoga Hito Asamatha Daya Apari Yoga. So Pari Ogahana is also the same thing. Ogahito, Ogahana. So do take with the wisdom. So Pari Yogahito means to take object with the wisdom. Asamatha Daya, because of not being able to. So that's why it is called Apari Yoga. Okay. Then next one, Nature Wasena. Nature, with nature, the same. I means or decision. Aramani Pawati do. So do happen in the object, on the object. Asamathataya, because of being not able to, okay, to have been on the object by means of decision. So Dhammasaṅgaṇī, it is a God, Dhammasaṅgaṇī, Dhammasaṅgaṇī, Sambhita. Chambita is like that. Chambita. Chambita means trembling, shaking. So then what happened? The meaning is Cittasa Tadabhavo. So the stiffness of the mind.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So here, Dhammasaṅgaṇī we have to understand as a Chambita, right?
Yeah. Dhammasaṅgaṇī and Chambita, they are tha and cha, changeable. Sambhita, Sambhita, Lomahanda, like that. So what the theology is playing here is Tavi. The root is Dhammasaṅgaṇī and Tavi Dhatu. The root is Tavi. Okay. And then Negihita, insertion of the Negihita, and then it become a Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Then it ta change into cha, then it become a Chambita. So Dhammasaṅgaṇī and Chambita. So sometimes it remain as a Chambita, sometimes it appear as a Dhammasaṅgaṇī, but they are in the same sense. It derived from the root tavi dhatu. So tada. Okay, the meaning is a tada, stiffness of the mind. So if you, it is also natural for us. If we cannot do something, suppose while we are doing something, so maybe fixing some of the things, but we are not able to do. At that time, we become what? We become a stiffness of the body, or physically and mentally, like that. So that sort of thing. So if we are not able to take any object in the manner of a decision, it means we are not able to make a decision on an object. So this way or that way, this way or that way, then finally you get a headache. And then you scratch your head, and also sometimes you cannot remain there anymore. And you get up and then go and walk or something like that. Because of stiffness of the mind is there. So that is no others but the problem of the Vijikicca. Vijikicca is there, then it can make our mind stiff. Not the softness, but the hardness. Vijikicca hi opajitwa chaitan tatan karoti, mentioned. So if Vijikicca arises, then Chaita, the mind become what? Tada. How to translate the word tada? The word tada.
That is hard, stiff.
Hard, stiff. So the mind. So like the Vijikicca, if the mind, if there is a Vijikicca, the mind become, it made the mind stiff. Okay. So no good. Yasamabana is a upajamana. So because this is the explanation for the following word, manovilekha. Bana means to continue. Yasama is a upajamana. Is
Sorry, Sayadaw.
yeah.
So what is subject of the upajitwa is a Vijikicca?
Vijigaya, yeah. Having arise Vijigaya.
That means the object of the Upajitawa.
Yeah, Upajitawa. We can simply take a Vijigaya Upajati. Okay. So you can simply say Yadha. Yadha Vijigaya Upajati. Tada Chaitan Tada Hoti. Okay. Yadha Vijigaya Upajati. Tada Chaitan Tada Hoti. So you can make a public.
But why they do not use the Vichikichan Upajitawa? They use Vichikicha Upajitawa.
I think Upajita is the subject, right? So, you know, it's the subject.
Subject?
Yes. So subject two actions, upajati and karoti. So having arised, it makes the mind stiff or heavy.
Vijigaya
is the subject, I think.
Vijigaya arises and then it makes the mind hard. Right, Vijigaya, or yes, Vijigaya arises, Vijigaya upajati, and also it makes the mind hard. Right? So that in this sense, Vijigaya connect both the Upajitawa and the Karoti. Vijigaya, Upajitawa, Karoti. So this is the same thing. Eh? So we can make a Pali sentence Yadha means when. Yadha Vijigaya Upajati. Or Vijigaya Upajati. Because 80 lane. Yadha Vijigaya Upajati. Tada Chaitan Tada Hoti. We change the Pali Karoti into Hoti. So then Chaita became hard or stiff. When Vijigaya arises, then Chaita became hard or stiff. So, but in this sentence, Karoti, the make, who make, which one make? Vijigaya make. Okay. Vijigaya arise and make. That's it, right? So subject is the Vijigaya. Okay. So another paragraph, another sentence. Yasama bana esa upajamana. Esa this Vijigaya. Upajamana. When Vijigaya arises, Aramanam Gahidawa, even though it is an object, or when it is an object. Mana Vili Kandi Viya. Mana Vili Kandi Viya. Vili Kandi means scribing. Okay. Like a sketch or scribing the mind. Therefore, it happens like it. When the Vijigaya arises, it is something, it is like a what? It is like a scratching the mind. Okay? Therefore, that is it is known as a Manovili called the Buddha. So it is said by the Buddha as Manovilika. Vijigaya is a Manovilika. Likati lika. Likati means do write, do scribe. So ancient time they have to scribe, okay, on the stone or on the manuscript or something like that. So someday we scribe something on the sand. We write on the sand. So that they call leka, vileka. So manovileka is a doubt. It means that when a Vijigaya arises, the mind becomes very tired. Okay, the mind become very tired because it is as if it's describing the mind when they get object. Sesan sabata udanata miwa. So the remaining in all wara, all sessions is udanata miwa. Atha means meaning, udana means obvious. Okay, obvious meaning. So the remaining in all sessions has an obvious meaning. The meanings are very clear. That's why commentator means that you don't need to explain. Okay, so that is about the Ekadasama Citta. So very interesting about the Vijikacha. So the Buddha is a very systematic and also trying to explain Vijikacha from different perspectives and also with the different examples. So, and it means that the Vijikacha is dangerous, okay, to our spiritual practice. So with that, do I conclude for today? So coming week, I would like to take a rest for 2 weeks. So that's why, and also I would like to finish this akusala. So do you have a free time, maybe in this week? For example, for tomorrow? Mr. Ryan?
Tomorrow is
So the same time, Sayadaw?
Yeah.
Can
my
we do it
class?
like
Thursday.
tomorrow?
Which
Tomorrow
day?
is Thursday, no?
Yeah, today Wednesday. Thursday, do you have a class this time?
In fact, we do, Sayadaw.
We have.
It's okay. And
So
then
can we
next
do
day?
it Saturday and Sunday, Sayadaw?
Huh?
Can we do Saturday and Sunday, Sayadaw?
Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, okay. Saturday is which day? Saturday morning. Saturday in another time if you have.
Because we have class on Thursday and Friday at this time, Sayadaw.
Oh, Thursday and Friday you have.
Yes.
So, and then Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Saturday one day enough. There's a one, just a one Jeda. Maybe one page, one and a half page.
Yes, I mean Saturday we can go like 2 hours like today, Sayadaw.
Really?
Yes, we've been going for 2 hours, Sayadaw.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I forgot time.
You see, because of happiness.
Okay. For the CM, maybe very sleepy. Sorry, I forget the time. Okay, so
we'll do Saturday.
On Saturday, yes. Saturday this time.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much by reciting Buddha Sasana Jidan Data Buddha Sasana Jidan Data Buddha Sasana Jidan Data Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw. Good night, Sayadaw. See you Saturday.
Good night. See you Saturday.
See you.